Well, I think Fame and Muscle Shoals Music is here because we're fiercely independent. We've been doing business with Bank Independent since the 70s, and to know that they've got our back, it means a lot. We've always been there, and it's always been a phone call away.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your weather, live at 5.
We'll start out here live at 5 o'clock on this Wednesday afternoon with the Arctic Air Skycam Network, as we usually do this time of day. 81 degrees in Lawrenceburg with a dew point of 62. Mostly sunny skies out here. Just a few of our puffy fair weather cumulus clouds that we often see this time of year. East wind currently at 3 miles per hour. We'll slide down to the shoals. Check out the Florence, Alabama skyline. Atop University of North Alabama at Rivers Hall. This is where we're scanning from here with the camera looking southeast down Pine Street. You see the Science and Tech building here to the right. Barely a cloud in the sky as we look southward from the heart of the shoals here. 83 degrees with a dew point of 60 and a northeast wind currently at 2 miles per hour. Now, in the case of the Lawrenceburg Skycam and this Skycam here, both of these are a little elevated up on either water tanks or buildings, so the temperatures are a couple degrees cooler than they are right down at the lowest 6 feet of the surface, where we've had plenty of sunshine today, and that sun heats the ground, and then that ground warms the air right next to it. So temperatures on the map at the airport locations and the citizen observing networks and things like that, they're a couple degrees warmer than the Skycams because of that. 86 in Florence, as a matter of fact. Most all of us today well up into the mid-80s or so for daytime highs, and only a few of us have relaxed back to the lower 80s. A couple of us today have even been into the upper 80s and briefly knocking on the door of 90. We'll see similar temperatures as we head into our Thursday afternoon. Just a few clouds to the north of us, a few clouds here as well. We do have a little disturbance coming through Kansas and Missouri that will move through Tennessee and Kentucky over the next 24 hours. It will be dying out as it does, but it may be just enough tomorrow, especially the first half of the day, to bring ever so slightest chance of a stray shower or thunder shower. We're talking about only a 10 to 20% chance of rain tomorrow. A few clouds increasing as we head through the overnight because of that little weakening disturbance approaching. Upper 50s to lower 60s for overnight lows tonight. And then the clouds will be a little more prevalent during the morning hours with that system coming through. And I think it's the first half of the day that has the better chance, and I say better in quotes because, again, only 10 to 20% chance of there being a stray thunder shower or two, but I won't completely discount it for the afternoon either. Mostly sunny otherwise, with daytime highs once again into the upper 80s, lower 90s. I think we're a couple degrees warmer for our Thursday than we have been today. Partly cloudy tomorrow night with lower 60s. And then for Friday, it's more of the same, a little disturbance here, a few clouds, and we'll have a stray chance of a shower. But hear me good when I tell you, Thursday, Friday, yes, there's a little stray thunder shower chance. We are not talking about decent rain chances by any remote stretch of the imagination. The overwhelming vast majority of you in the viewing area will stay dry both days. We don't have good rain chances around here for at least the next week to 10 days, if not a little bit longer than that. Historically speaking, this is the driest time of the year here in the Tennessee Valley, so it's not too much of a surprise that we're dealing with that. Partly cloudy, mostly sunny going into the weekend. Upper level ridge of high pressure will be building in over the area over the weekend into the first half of next week, and that's going to be warmer temperatures, mid to maybe a few folks in the upper 90s as we head into the first part of next week before the upper ridge relaxes a little bit and starts easing back to the west. So temperatures will be going up the next several days. You'll really notice it by the start of next week, and notice then it relaxes again toward the middle of the week as that upper level heat ridge shifts just a little to the west. Now, the good news is, unlike these heat ridges we've had earlier in the summer, we're not going to have that really super muggy atmosphere this time. So we're not talking about dew points in the mid-70s and heat index values up around 105, 110. We're not talking about that. It will be a more bearable hot temperature as we get into the start of next week, with dew points pretty much into the upper 50s to lower 60s. Maybe a few folks having mid-60 dew points. In the summertime, that's a little more tolerable and not quite as muggy as it feels during the spring and the fall when we have temperatures that we're not used to being as warm. Weather for tonight, where you live across the area, increasing clouds, especially on the Tennessee side of the line, but we'll still call it no more than partly cloudy. Overnight lows in the upper 50s and lower 60s. Again, a stray thunder shower is possible as we head into our Thursday. I think the better chance, and it's only a 10 to 20% chance, but the better chance is in the morning. But I can't completely rule out in the afternoon. But again, the vast majority of you will not see any rain at all. More of the same on Friday. Notice the temperatures are ticking up, mostly sunny into the weekend and the beginning of next week. Mid to maybe upper 90s here by Monday, and then the temperatures start relaxing just a little bit as we head toward the middle of next week. That's the look at your latest 7-day forecast. I'll be back at 6 o'clock and 9 o'clock with another check of your local weather.
You're watching the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel.